Hello everyone, welcome to the guide on the Nightlord Slayer trophy or achievement. So, this achievement is probably the hardest in the game. I'm gonna tell you that. And to do it, you have to defeat 3 different, very important, different Nightlords in a row. Okay, so how do you do it? Well, unfortunately, there isn't really any special trick to it. You just have to do it the normal way. Just defeat the 3 Nightlords of your choosing. What I can tell you is what I recommend to for the 3 Nightlords. So Gladius, definitely, Tricephalos. I think Tricephalos is, well, the easiest Nightlord in the game. So I highly recommend you go for him on one of those. I think Augur is very easy, especially with a ranged character, so like an Iron Eye. I'd highly recommend going for that, as yeah, Augur is just very easy with ranged characters. And for the third one, you can choose whichever one you find the easiest. So I personally would probably choose either Libra with Raider, as Raider is extremely good against Libra, or Caligo with any character that is good solo, because that's how I mainly play. So yeah, just choose like, yeah, I say Tricephalos and Augur are like the most sure 2 Nightlords, and then one other. I'd say it's probably a good idea to go with the one other of your choosing first, and then go for Augur and then for Gladius, as that way you won't really waste time if you fail on the hardest, which would be probably the third one if you're choosing. Also, I would say that Herald Night Aspect is probably not the greatest choice. He's, in my opinion, the hardest Nightlord in the game, so I would avoid him. Obviously, the Everdark Sovereign bosses are completely, like, unrecommended. They are a lot harder than the normal versions, so do not go for the Everdark Sovereign versions. Just don't make your life harder. And yeah. So, other than that, you have to be consistent, obviously. You have to have pretty strong run every single time. And you can also play the same character in all 3 if you want to, so you can just play the character that you play the best with. So for example, for me that would probably be Wilder or Raider or the Executor. So yeah. And to increase consistency, I'd say your best bet is playing with someone you can communicate with. So like if you have friends that you can play Nightreign with, that would be the best. If not, then if you know how to, playing solo is can be very consistent. And if you don't, then you'll have to suffer through playing with random people, which, well, a lot of times you will get like just normal people that play well, but you know how it is. You'll get random players assigned to you, so sometimes the runs will just be bad, and that'll decrease your consistency. So if you're going for this trophy, maybe consider avoiding that if you can. Other than that, just I'd recommend playing for quite a bit, getting well used to the game, obviously, getting used to how to get strong, getting some good relics, especially the Stone Sword key ones. Not the Stone Sword key ones, well, related to that, but the one that gives you increased damage permanently for clearing an Everjail. That one is a very good relic effect. So if you have that, I'd say abuse it. It'll make you extremely strong if you go for like 3, maybe 4 Everjails every run, and that'll make clearing it a lot easier. Yeah, like, and unfortunately, I can't really tell you any like very specific tips for this, because you just have to do it. Like, it's a pretty hard trophy, and unfortunately, it doesn't have any tricks to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, make sure to like pick up as many flasks as you can on those all those runs. If you have shifting earth, you can use that to make your runs easier, right? So, for example, right now I have Noclateo, the Shrouded City, Shifting Earth underway. And if you happen to have that, you can use it to make your runs easier because the Shifting Earths are pretty rewarding. So I'd say if you randomly get a Shifting Earth, it's a good time to try this out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, unfortunately, not much I can help you there other than this. So yeah, I hope you found this guide helpful. And I'll see you next time. See ya!